Okay, so I got a battle here against my friend in IRL, Rai. He's actually in Japan right now, which is pretty cool. So, we're fighting over the internet, which is the magic of the internet. So I switch out from Wailord because lately I've been leaving Wailord in against leads and it's been dying a lot and I wanted to save it, so I switched to Charizard. It takes a fake out really well. But I get greedy, I go for a Will-O-Wisp instead of an Air Slash and he gets flash fire and a free switch in, hits me with hypnosis, and I'm really screwed. And that's one of the big mistakes I made probably, because things would have turned out differently if Charizard hadn't been asleep. So I bring it in on the obvious nasty plot for a free switch, bring Wailord in, hit him with a water spout, and I know he doesn't switch because he's not worried because he obviously has a sash, and hits me with the energy ball. Pretty standard. I I never had a chance of surviving that, really. I just wanted to bring him down to the sash, or if he wasn't sashed, I'd kill him, but I figured he was sashed. So now I come in so I can quick attack, but I predict a switch and sword stance, get a free sword stance. Um, and then I hit it with Shadow Claw. And it actually is a crit, which I didn't notice when I did this. And so that was kind of unlucky for him because I wouldn't have been able to take this thing out if I hadn't gotten that crit. But it is Shadow Claw, which has a high crit ratio, so there you go. So I take down a Spiritomb. It was pretty bulky considering how well it took that Shadow Claw, and it did a lot of damage. Anyway, I quick attack to beat Fake Out, and then he gets a crit, so maybe that's revenge. I don't know. Quick attack does a lot. And here's where I make my second big mistake. I should have quick attacked, because my Manectric packs quick attack, and it's not timid or modest, it's actually hasty. So its attack is not that bad, and it's got a life orb. And if I'd done it, I probably would have killed that Hitmontop. But instead I go for the surefire kill because I'm sure I can take a Mach Punch. But I don't take it very well, and I'm down to the point where I only get one more attack from Manectric in the entire game because it's Stealth Rock later and Life Orb. So I switch in Charizard, hoping maybe I'll wake up, but I don't. Pinsir's got base 100 defense, so he can take a Psycho Cut, I figure, and hit back, but doesn't actually happen. Plus, if once I found out how much that Psycho Cut was doing, I could have determined how uh, to get a Salic boost. But he switches. I hit it with Earthquake. It gets the Stealth Rocks up. Nidoqueen takes that Earthquake really well. Um, but then I hit it with another one because Pinsir's awesome and kill it. Um, so he brings out Ninetales again. Um, and I'm really worried about a Hypnosis, but I go ahead for the Endure anyways, and he hits me with Flamethrower, and thank goodness, and I get down to my Salic boost, and he can't do anything about it. So he leaves it in as death fodder, I just kill it with X Scissor. Now he brings in Cacturn, and a lot of people aren't familiar with Cacturn when I play on Shoddy, so I just kill him with it. But because I play with Cacturn, I know what it does, so I endure so he can't Sucker Punch me. And then somehow I miraculously get a triple endure because I keep thinking he's going to Sucker Punch, but he doesn't. And it turns out that's because he had a Sash, so he just wanted to kill me once I attacked him. And that made me sad because Pinsir with a Salic boost could have taken out Metacham. But anyway, yeah, so Manectric comes in and dies because it attacks, and that made me sad too. And now I bring in Glalie, takes Stealth Rock damage, and then I use Protect, which actually functions as an attack because check it out, it uses High Jump Kick, and it does a ton of damage. And so it all comes down to whether or not he misses, and he doesn't, and he gets me. Glalie goes down. Good battle, Rye. It was kind of standard, but came down to the wire. Remember, rate, comment, subscribe, and
I
we'll
will
see
see
y'all
y'all
later.
later.
Good
Good
night.
night.